Contempt of cop is law enforcement jargon in the United States for behavior by people towards law enforcement officers that the officers perceive as disrespectful or insufficiently deferential to their authority. It is a play on the phrase contempt of court, and not an actual offense. The phrase is associated with unlawful arbitrary arrest and detention of individuals, often for expressing or exercising rights guaranteed to them by the United States Constitution. Contempt of cop is often discussed in connection to police misconduct such as use of excessive force or even police brutality as a reaction to perceived disrespectful behavior rather than for any legitimate law enforcement purpose.
Hey guys, it's Anthony Bandiera here, attorney and senior legal instructor for Blue to Gold, bringing you the Roadside Chat. Now this question comes from an officer in Idaho, and this officer is reading my book, the Search and Seizure Survival Guide. Thank you very much, right? And he's like talking, he was reading about my chapter on contempt of cop arrests. He's saying, hey, look, that is such an important issue. He's like, look, contempt of cop is an issue that law enforcement still suffers from. Can you make a video on this and basically explain what is a contempt of cop arrest and why is it problematic? All right. So as I say in the book, when contempt of cop arrest is basically occurs when an officer would not have engaged in enforcement action, would not have written a ticket, would not have made a custodial arrest, but does so because the person is contemptuous, right? Is criticizing him or her, is talking back, is giving attitude. And the cop, in order to show his or her authority, says, you know what? You can play that game, but I have a game I can play too. It's called an arrest, right? So I'm taking your ass down to jail to prove to you, or to at least, teach you a lesson. Don't disrespect me or law enforcement in general. And that's kind of what's going on here. Now, this is not good, right? If an officer is primarily motivated, okay, listen to my words though, right? It's very specific. Primarily motivated to take enforcement action because of a person's speech, that may be held unlawful.
What crime do you expect me of committing?
Obstructing.
Okay.
You good? Are you going to give me your name?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't give you my name?
Yes. So what's your name? What is your name? I'm giving you multiple chances.
What are you going to do to me if I give you my name?
I'm going to run your name, probably give you a ticket for obstruction.
Oh, I'd like to talk to my lawyer then.
Go ahead. I'm going to arrest.
And what was your name?
Trooper Mans.
Trooper Mans?
Mans.
Means? I was on a sidewalk
I
recording
don't
you.
care
That
if you're on a...
shouldn't be interference, sir. You understand the First Amendment of practice.
You are
activity.
here's the deal, Steven.
We have a decent view of it. I mean, we can see or we
You are 100% correct, but...
So it was retaliatory.
Well, I got to figure out who you are.
Why? You're missing that. You're missing that, dude. You don't need to figure out who I am. It shouldn't matter to you.
Transparency coming to you from the great city of St. Paul, where you get you get locked up for recording the police. So, that's... The state troopers have need for investigation.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back, now! Now!
Okay, come on. It's behind my back, sir. I've not done anything. I've not done anything. She has you on camera right here.
I don't care! You didn't listen. I told you to go away.
I didn't do it.
You didn't want to listen.
You told me to go away for what reason?
Dude, I don't have to sit here and have
Did I commit a crime?
Did I tell you to give me your ID?
Ma'am, I'm on camera. Did I commit a crime?
Stand there.
ID for what reason?
Do me a favor.
ID for what reason, sir?
Get my camera, please.
Please get the camera. She has all this on camera. All I said was that it was disrespectful to have that.
And then I
certain
told you
mask
to
on.
walk away, didn't I?
Yes, but I
And
committed
then I
no
asked you for your
crime.
ID.
I committed no crime.
If I tell you to
If
walk
I
away,
committed a crime, I would love to give you my identification, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Is he under arrest?
if I tell you to
What
give me
did
your
I do?
ID, you give it to me.
I
Is
give it to you
he-
for no reason.
Is he under arrest, sir?
Am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? For what reason?
Why is he under arrest?
Dude, can you
I
please
know
tell me?
this kid since he was 3
Can you
years
I
please
don't
old.
tell me?
care.
Okay?
Can you please tell me what I'm under
No,
arrest
would
for?
you sit down? Get down on the ground.
Can you please tell me what I'm under arrest for, sir?
Failure to disperse.
Disperse for what reason?
Failure to disperse. This is Officer
Let me
Abel.
walk, and I have no problem.
I don't have a badge number. But Officer
3806. Abel, please walk away.
3806.
Give me
No,
space.
please keep
I don't wanna
recording.
walk away.
Please keep recording.
Sure.
Walk
You
back.
got it.
We know his sister, his
I don't
father,
care,
he's
sir.
a member of his community, he works at the JCC.
Sir, are you... Sir, I
You should be
committed
very
no
careful
crime.
what you're doing there.
There is
What's
no
that?
reason
You
for you
should
to
be
have
careful
me...
what you're doing.
I
Unless you're on
can't hear a
camera.
word you're saying.
I'm saying you should be careful what you do now.
Sir, I did nothing
Okay.
wrong.
Okay?
Even if I was wrong about your mask being disrespectful, that's not a crime.
You're decided to be disrespectful to me.
He's allowed to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, he's allowed
It doesn't matter.
to.
No.
You're being absolutely out of hand.
I'm not allowed to tell you what he did. You want to know what he did?
disrespectful.
Then walk away. If you don't want to know what he did, then walk
Please,
away.
sir.
I want to know what he did. What did he do?
Are you going to interrupt me again?
Here's what you said he did.
I told
He
him to walk
said-
away. He kept blocking the entrance. I said it 3 times.
Okay.
Wouldn't move.
Is it a public thoroughfare? Is it private property?
Right now it is, yes.
It's right now private property. It's not private property.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you, sir.
Yeah, this is out of hand, dude.
My rights were completely violated.
DeAndre Rutherford filed a complaint against a Pittsburgh police officer, accusing him of wrongfully detaining him outside the Zone 6 police station. And today, the Citizens Police Review Board opened a formal investigation.
We have an accusation that's pretty serious against the officer. We have a civilian who is pretty irate with, how he was treated. And so what we want to be sure is that the actual facts are either indicative of misconduct or not.
I tell you I was going to handle it.
When you told me to calm down.
Rutherford recorded his first clash with Officer Paul Abel when one of his relatives was assaulted, and he questioned why police hadn't made an arrest. A week later, Abel filed interference charges against Rutherford. Rutherford was rolling again when he went to the police station to ask Abel for more information.
Because you don't get the public record.
Why not? If you charge
Because
me.
you don't.
As he was leaving, Rutherford claims Abel confronted him in the parking lot.
He came up on me. He took my wallet out. After that, he put me in handcuffs.
Rutherford says Abel put him in a police car and then released him. Rutherford says he was never charged. Abel has been the subject of complaints before. He was charged with aggravated assault and suspended, but reinstated after a judge acquitted him.